Hello, so this is the second week of our weekly Young People's virtual classes, and I'm going to be doing the Communities Together North Prospect class again. So I thought I'd just give you a quick talk through what we're going to do. We're going to have a warm-up, a bit more upbeat than last week. I'm feeling a bit more energised today. We're going to go over a new phrase this week, something completely new that I haven't done before. And then we're going to have a go at setting a creative task, and then we'll have a nice cool down. So I hope you found last week's good and a nice way to start into it. I think I've got the hang of this a little bit more, so we'll give it a go again today. Okay, let's go. This warm-up, it's just going to be a lot of repetitions, so if you're getting a bit confused and you don't know what's going on, I will be repeating it. I'll try and shout things out as I'm going as well. Okay. Okay.
Do you recall not long ago when you would walk on the sidewalk? Innocent, remember, all we did was care for each other. But the night was warm, we were bold and young. All around, the wind blows, we would only hold on to let go. Love is fire gun, we need someone to lean on. Love is fire gun, all we need is somebody to lean on. Love is fire gun, we need someone to lean on. Love is fire gun, all we need is somebody to lean on. What will we do when we get old? Will we walk down the same road? Will you be there by my side, standing strong as the waves roll over? In the nights I know, longing for you to come home. All around, the wind blows, we were only hold on to let go. Love is fire gun, we need someone to lean on. Love is fire gun, all we need is somebody to lean on. Love is fire gun, we need someone to lean on. Love is fire gun, all we need is somebody to lean on. All we need is somebody to lean on. All we need is somebody to lean on.
And the other way. Just going to put the sun back on. Good. Take it out this way. Big circles, so try to imagine hopefully we're feeling a little more energized and our body's a little bit more awake. So this is a new phrase, so bear with me. I might be a little bit forgetting what's happening, but parallel position. So knees over toes. Some people find it helpful to make a fist and put that in between our feet and just make sure everything's nice and lined up. So I've kind of made this in a bedroom, which kind of helps for a lot of you that will not have a lot of space. So it's not too adventurous with the space, but you can still find those moments where everything is reaching out and extending as much as you can. Don't let these like restrictions limit your body. So first of all, we're taking a nice circle with our arm, and it's kind of like scooping around. It's really fluid, and then our wrist, this part of our wrist here, is pushing out and upwards on a diagonal axis. So it's coming round and pushing out. Our focus is then going up to the sky, and this is staying extended as much as it can, flexing away from us. So we circle and flex. My hip does take a little tilt here, so if you want to do that as well, make it your own though. You can add your own style onto it. So from here, we're flexed up. We take our left foot, and it's going to meet our right foot, and this left arm is going to extend out as well, and then everything snaps up into this position with our right arm extended. Okay, so all together it will go round, extend, left foot, and up. So a little bit quicker, and round, here, da, da. Yeah, lovely. So we're with our right hand up here. We're going to take a breath, and everything kind of tenses here. Our shoulders kind of come up to our ears. Taking this breath, and then everything slumps over, so it brings our arm down. Yeah, drop it through the body, not around the body like I did the first time. So drop it through. Lovely. We're going to then take our right shoulder back and our left shoulder back to bring us back up to standing, and this is quite quick, so it goes 1, 2 rather than like a slow luxurious thing. There's quite a lot of change of dynamics here. Yeah, so that's like a quicker moment there. Let's recap. So we're going round, here, left foot, up, breathe, down, right, left. Lovely. Just gonna have a little check what I put up next. So, oh yes, so we've taken our right shoulder back and our left shoulder back. We then take a twist up on our rise. So first of all, it's really important that we're not like sickling our feet or anything like that, so we want to come up properly and take our rise up through our big toe if we can, and try and not let our feet turn out or do anything funky. So we're taking that rise first of all, we're finding this moment here, and then we're twisting and looking behind us as far as we can. It's quite hard to do if you're in actually quite a confined space, because it makes you feel a bit dizzy, so really focus on these parts here because you don't want to be falling over. So take that rise, find that twist, and then let everything drop again. With that twist, let's try and keep our hips facing forwards as much as we can, to try and keep correct alignment. So taking that twist here. Oh, I've had another blank. Oh yes, so we've taken our twist, up and around. We're going to step forward on our left foot, and we're going to swing this leg forwards, and our arms are going to come across our body like this. Here, we're then going to step back on that foot and kick our left foot back and our right arm around, trying to extend both of those points. So on that left foot, flexing here, everything's extending like I said earlier, it's stepping back, and this right arm swinging, and the left foot's extending as much as we can because we're coming down to the floor nice and safely. Be careful of anything around you, make sure that space is all clear before you're doing anything like that. If you need to adapt that because you've literally got no room, just take that swing around and come back to centre. If you are coming down to the floor, we're going to come down to our knee. So my left knee is bent and my right leg is extended. We then switch this, so we come down to our bum and we switch real quick to keep our left leg extended and my right knee is up. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let's have a look. So my right knee is extended like this. So we were in this position, we then come down and we're changing to this position here. Lovely. We've got a cat joining us as well. Hello cat. So we're in this position here, we're going to come round into a lunge, nice deep lunge here, and take our right hand and it's going to bend into an elbow and we're going to come round to complete that circle. After you've taken that elbow round, this one stays up, the left one joins it. Everything's going to fold out and our focus is going to go back up to that sky or the ceiling, the roof, wherever you are. So let's recap. We have stepped on our left, swung that leg forward, arms come round, taken that right foot back, swung that left foot back, right arm's coming down, onto the floor, everything onto the bum, switching, coming round into a lunge, elbow, left elbow, everything folds. Here we just carry on, following that all the way through. We bring our right knee up with us and the palms come to our face. We drop everything, swing those arms back. So it's like this initiates that moment there. So it's kind of following on, it's all fluid. These aren't separate steps where you're like here. This is all leading to this moment here to get that energy over. Okay, let's walk through it for me and for you because it is new, as I've said, and it needs a while to get into everyone's body. So we're going to go round, flex, take it away, left foot, up, breathe, down, right, left, twist in, good. We step forward on the left, swing over, swing that leg back, coming down, everything onto your bum, switch your legs into a lunge, going round, left, fold, bring it up, swing, and we're taking our focus down to the floor here and we're just going to leave it there for today. Let's have a go with some music, shall we? Okay, so here we go. So find some space, we're going to take it real slow, we're going to do it twice, and we're going to pick up the pace a tiny little bit on the second time round. So just a few points to remember as we're doing that. Obviously we've got those really dynamic moments. This beginning part, try and just keep it as fluid up until this point here as you can, to then really find this change here. This is really nice and steady, there's no particular timing or anything to it, so just take that in your own time. And this is so nice if we could get those steps linking rather than two separate moments, but obviously it's new in everyone's body, but try and aim to have this all linking together. Yeah, if it's easier for you to not switch legs here and just to come straight up, then feel free. This is also your movement, so you can kind of adapt it and change it where it needs to be. I think let's try it once more, because it's just kind of getting there, I think. Okay. So, that's our centre phrase, a new one. I think we're going to keep building on that. I've actually decided to come out into the garden this week because I figured there was more room and it was a really nice day, so I thought, why not? So for our creative task, I'm going to switch up a little bit more and be a bit more specific this week. So I'm thinking of setting a task which some of you may have done this one before, but it's always nice to come back to it because it gives you new ideas, new ways of moving that you never would have thought of doing before, and it's nice to just have that a really specific task for you to be focusing on. Sometimes it's nice to have freedom, but also it's nice to be having something more specific. So with this one, you'll need to just kind of have a little pen and a jot down, or if your memory is really good, then use it like that. But you need to pick 5 points, so that can be very visual points, such as, I don't know, like the corner of this hedge here, or the end of the bench which I'm resting the laptop on at the moment, or they can just be kind of like bottom right, top left kind of points. So just think of 5 points for yourself after you've done that. So if you're writing them down, do that on the left side, and then think of 5 body parts. So be specific with these body parts as well, or be as vague as you like, but make it a choice. So for example, I would say head, right ear, left toe. That could be very vague, it could, no one knows which toe. Yeah, and so on. So you can kind of leg, arm, foot, toe, ear, tongue. Be really creative with it, because if you have very generic ones, you're going to find that you're going to get a little bit less out of that. So just push yourself. Hello, cat. Come on. Yeah, so have a think about what you're going to do with that. I'm going to put on some music and I'm going to have a go with you. Yeah, lovely. I forgot to say, when you pick your points and your body parts, you need to match them up. So you can pick your head to go to the top left corner of your bedroom, and from there, physically I'll show you, from there, if I was to do head to the top left corner and then right hand to the floor, it could be as vague as that. I'm going to create content from there, so I would link these 2 moments up, so 1 and 2. And if you feel like it and you want to do more than 5, go for it, but I think it's a good place to start. So yeah, linking the places to the body parts and taking some movement from that. Lovely. Now let's try again. little bit like this. But yeah, good luck with Okay. Lovely. So if you need a little bit more time to go over that task, then keep going with it, keep adding, add another 5, take it in 5s if that's easier for you. Okay, so we're just going to finish with a cool down now. Really nice and chilled. I figured let's just have another moment of reflection, really. Okay, I'm just trying to find some music which won't be too crazy. Okay. That's crazy. Crazy. Wow. Okay, nice.
She's stepping out to the side of the wall. It was a second down.
switching legs. And switching legs. Lovely. Keep breathing in these moments. Good. I'm going to take our heads over to one side and flex that bottom hand if you need to. Be really careful with your head, it's really sensitive in your neck. And switching. Lovely. And just doing any additional stretches that you need to do at this moment. So my shoulders are quite tight, probably through stress or some other things, everything that's going on. So I like to do this one and take some breaths. And taking my arm over. Cat's coming back. And switching. Lovely, and just letting everything melt away. Bringing our hands in front and give yourself a big clap for today. Lovely, so thank you for joining us for our second week. I think I've got the hang of this a little bit more, and I hope you guys have too. Come on, cat, come on, come on. So yeah, we'll be back with our weekly classes again, and hopefully now it's starting to feel like a bit of a routine for you guys. Thank you for bearing with us with our technical difficulties and everything. I think we've got over that hurdle now. I hope so. So as always, thank you, and I shall see you next week for some more fun. Bye guys.